This healing experiential will support you in healing the wounds of whatever comes up for you within a toxic or challenging family relationship. It uses working with the parts of you as well as somatic and energetic healing. Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Embody podcast, a show about remembering and embodying your true nature, inner wisdom, embodied healing, and self-love. My name is Candace Wu, and I'm a holistic healing facilitator, intuitive coach, and artist sharing my personal journey of vulnerability, offering meditations and guided healing support, and having co-creative conversations with healers and wellness practitioners from all over the world. This experiential is part of a series of healing experiences, all connecting up with the introductory podcast around challenging relationships in the family, toxic dynamics within a family, and how to receive, how to experience love, and sort out what is love and what isn't love within a family ancestry. You can find the full episode about this at candacewu.com/EP61. So in this healing experience, we're going to look at what is it that is your reaction when you're encountering a challenging or toxic family relationship dynamic. With whatever person that you get triggered by, meaning whatever person you're having reactions with or you feel upset with, angry with, hurt by within your family dynamic. And of course, you can do this with someone outside of your family. That's fine as well. But just focusing on the family and selecting someone that you have a challenging relationship with. And we're going to look deeper at what part of you wants healing. What part of you is calling for a deeper healing that gives you a new kind of love from within yourself, rather than expecting the person, the human outer relationship to give you what you need. So in this, we're going to do some parts work, some inner child work, as some people call it. Some people work with IFS, that's internal family systems. And some people work with voice dialogue, which is the language set that I use often. And all of that is to look within and say, which part of me is having this reaction? And what can I do to heal this part of me and give to this part of me what it really wants so that I can depend on myself, that I can have this healing from within, and that I can feel more whole and at peace and loving of myself. Now, this doesn't mean you don't necessarily get support from others. I absolutely recommend having the support you need for your healing, and it can be incredibly helpful to have somebody that is so compassionate and holding a loving space. And I hope that this healing experience gives you some experience of that so you can begin your healing process or take it to another level for yourself. But often having a real person to hold that vibration with and to co-regulate with is extremely helpful. And if they can also guide you through this process, it can go a lot deeper. But this turning towards yourself and giving yourself what you need from within is a process of shifting your younger child dependencies on somebody in your family or in your life to yourself so that younger part of you can develop, heal, and be fulfilled from within. So getting support for that is an excellent idea. It's just getting different support than what your younger child would want or did want in the past. So if you're ready to jump into this with me, go ahead and find a space for yourself to sit or lie down comfortably, anything that makes you feel like you're supporting your body. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes or look down. And as you breathe, just notice how you're doing at the moment. What is this experience of being in your body right here and now? And I invite you to surround yourself and your space and our connection here in this experience. Surround with love, the kind of energy that can hold any experience, any thought, emotion, impulse, or image. Holding it with compassion, curiosity, truth, and lightness. And now I invite you to bring to mind a challenging family relationship that you have. And if you choose not to do a family relationship, that's okay. You can choose any relationship. And notice your reaction to this person or the situation that's challenging for you. Feel free to bring your awareness to the moment that was upsetting for you that stands out in your mind, or the kind of dynamic that brings up a reaction in you. And at any time, if this becomes overwhelming, I encourage you to take a break and pause, look around, and just come out of it. Sometimes this work can be very overwhelming or bring up a lot of emotions, and it's good to take those breaks and to do this in small doses so that your nervous system and your body can digest everything. Now, as you feel into this upsetting experience or dynamic with this person, notice how your body reacts. Notice where you feel any emotion inside. Where is that in your body? Notice any part of your body that constricts or protects, guards, or holds tension. Where is the body armor? Notice any part of you that feels open and released, any emotions that are moving. Now, as you feel your inner reaction, allow any emotions to come up, just accepting and allowing what's here and tracking what's happening. And if this reaction could be a separate part of you, imagine what that separate part of you would look like. And one thing you can visualize is that this visceral experience and this set of reactions visually just pulls out of your body and comes forward in front of you so that you can see it. And as you see it or imagine it, notice how this part of you is. Notice how they're feeling. Notice if this is you, a part of you or your inner child, a younger version of you. And if it is, how young or old is this part of you? What age would you guess this part is? Or what age do you know this part is? If you're unsure, just follow your guess, and you might feel some sort of resonance if you've guessed the right age. And don't try to analyze it or make sense of it. Just feel how familiar this feeling feels and to what age this feeling feels familiar to. And ask this part of you or this part that's having the reaction, what do you need? And listen or sense or see without any filter or judgment. Ask from the heart, from the space that just wants and needs love and support, or expression, the basic needs of our heart. What do you need? And whatever this part of you says, see if you can imagine exactly what it needs happening right now. And notice what happens as you receive that, as this part of you receives that, just the right thing it needs. You might sense into what does this part of you wish would have happened or would happen now? And feel what it gives you, what it gives this part of you to have that now. If they could have that now, or if you could imagine this part of you receiving just what they need or what they wish for. Notice any emotions that are coming through, especially in reaction to this challenging family relationship or dynamic. And continue to give them anything they need in relation to this challenging experience and this challenging relationship that's outside of you. You, your adult self, with many more resources than you had as a child, with safety and with the ability to love and care. You know best for what your younger self needs, or for what this part of you that's reacting might need. So hold this space for whatever is needed. If they need affectionate touch or supportive touch, if they need some words of validation or assurance, presence, let them know you're right here with them. Let them know that they are safe with you. And hold the space for any emotions or reactions they have, even if they don't like that at first. And just stay with yourself, stay with this part of you. Continue to feel any emotions or sensations you notice. Continue to be in the moment of giving this part of you whatever they need from you. any sort of validation, acknowledgement, or empathy of what they're going through. Let them experience your recognition of this. And feel free to stay with this for as long as you'd like to. If you're ready to take a break or complete the experience for right now, you can always come back later and check in on your younger self or this part of you that's having the reaction. But for now, just go ahead and ask one more time if there's anything else that's needed or if they want to share anything with you. And you can do a little pulse check to just see and gauge the shift or what's happened here within the challenging family relationship that you originally started with. So you can picture again that situation that brought up a reaction in you or triggered you in some way. And notice how the part of you that you've been giving attention to, notice how this part of you feels now. Notice how your reaction is now. Is there any difference? Has it stayed the same? Is there any space or different kind of awareness within you? And now just release it all. Let yourself come back to your body in this moment. Feel free to give some supportive self-touch to your body, just touching your heart or giving yourself a hug, squeezing your arms, your belly, your legs, anything that feels good and reminds your body and you that you're here. And let's close with putting our palms together or palms on top of your chest and heart. With a couple of deep breaths, just filling yourself with gratitude and love. And we'll close this experience today for now. And we'll just end with a little bit of music so that you can transition into the next part of your day or just deepen into rest. As you thank yourself for practicing, I thank you as well for joining me, and feel free to check out the other experiences related to this episode at candicewu.com/EP61. And I look forward to seeing you next time on the Embody podcast.